my God. It's officially Monday. Obviously it's Monday. Gosh, words are so hard today. You know what? I ran a marathon. I've officially run a marathon. It's the Monday after the marathon, and I feel just like really foggy today. I feel like I have brain fog today. I'm still trying to process that yesterday I got up at 3:15 in the morning with my girlies, got like 4.5-ish hours of sleep, literally raced to the shuttles, like driving like a maniac because of all the closed roads. Way too many people. You could tell that they were not, this marathon, I don't know if all marathons are like this, but you're like, 20,000 people, not enough porta potties. It was some girl math. It was some bad girl math, honestly. So me and my friends all literally ran into like the forest, basically. We like ran up into this like green space, and there's just like 50 or 60 people just like peeing. So we're all peeing, and we're all then racing to get into like the corrals, but then our friend like drops her phone. So that was like a whole thing. And by the time we get there, some of us were actually in like an assigned corral. So we were supposed to be in corral E, but then there was like 2 of us that were like in the open corral, which was just like a nightmare because we were trying to get them in E because open, it was just a mess. Like, I think that everyone that was kind of at like the back end of the start at the LA Marathon yesterday would agree that like it was not organized. Like it was an absolute mess. It was just chaos. People were like jumping over the fences. I'm like, is this maybe this is just normal, but like I said before, my first rodeo. I've never been through this before. So the race starts. Race was phenomenal. Energy was great. The group we had, awesome. This like run would have not been as successful as it was if it wasn't for our friend Sam, our coach Sam, as we call him. And he ran with us. And if it wasn't for him, every 30 minutes being like, you have to eat a gel. You have to eat something and you have to drink water. I have no idea what would have happened to us during the last like 4 or 5 miles of the race. Because we were like, no, Sam, we don't want any more water. We don't want it. And I truly believe that's why like this first marathon was like a huge success. So shout out to Sam if you ever watch this. Vibes were super high. I feel like the first time I hit any sense of a wall was like when we were getting to like mile like 18 or so, because I had a gel and like instantly I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. Like I at that point I had 9 snackies already, right? Is that girl math? Every 30 minutes? I think so. My snacks that I was like alternating through, I started off with the Go Gels by BPN. These are my favorite gels. These are actually the only gels that I had, other than I had this like one Rogue gel. I don't have it to show you. These are great because they're not thick and they taste like applesauce. So every other snacky, I had one of these. Oh, apparently they do have another flavor. I just didn't know about it. And then I was alternating them with like the honey stingers, which it's like, this is 1 serving and then this is 2 servings. So I would have a half a pack of these and then I would like have a gel. Now, I know they say you should not run a marathon and like have anything new that you haven't like tried out during your training. But the day before, Tegan and I went to Erewhon and we got these. They're the Rebel Bee. Oh, Rebel Bee? Rebel Bee. Rebel Bee. It's kind of like that video of the girl going, what's up, bee? I'm probably not saying this right, but we got these at Erewhon. I know, so LA of us. This was my favorite thing that I ate the entire marathon. I was like, I cannot believe I just found these the day before. It's just like honey and some like really good stuff. So I had like a few of these and I was like, ooh, that's nice. Wish I had more of these. So loved these, love the honey stingers, love the Go Gel. I ran with my vest. When I handed Sam my vest, he was like, this weighs 15 pounds, you're rucking. So he literally told me I rucked the whole marathon because my vest was that heavy. And I'm like, oh, maybe I messed up, but I don't know. First marathon, we're learning. I love my vest. You know, if you watch my videos, if I could have run quicker, much quicker without my vest, that'd be interesting. So I'm excited to see in the future, like doing a long run without the vest. How do I feel? I'm like really attached. I'm very attached to my vest. So everything was good until we hit like mile 18 when I think I had another Go Gel and that was it. I was like, I've had too many of these. And my stomach was like, bathroom right now. Like, oh, I don't know, it's gonna make me nauseous. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. So that was a huge miss. Like, I wish that I would have just like run into a Starbucks, but I didn't know if they were gonna be like,
get out, you have to buy something.
I was also so out of my element because normally I do not have to poop during my run. Very interesting. Day after the marathon, we're all literally, oh, sounds about right.
Watch this. Watch this.
That sums it up. Mentally, I feel so strong, but physically, I feel dead.
Unwell. I got out of the car at the breakfast place and I was like, ah!
It's just baby steps.
You just gotta waddle it out.
Just gotta waddle. It's all about the baby steps.
It's like riding a horse and your legs are kind of stuck like this. And then you get off the horse and you're kind of like, hey, idiot, cowgirl.
Okay, so it's officially Wednesday after the marathon, and it's the first day where I feel okay. Well, a little sick. Other than being a little sick, my body, like I can walk, I'm not that sore. Other than like my whole back being sore and my left quad, no surprises there. Very, very sore. But I already have the itch to run another marathon. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know why I can't stop thinking about running. Like, I truly understand the two camps of people after a marathon. Granted, there's probably a lot of camps, but I feel like there's two different buckets of people. The first bucket being, I will never run a marathon ever again. The second bucket being like, okay, that was awesome, let's do it again and let's do it better and faster. So I'm kind of in that second bucket. I'm really hoping that I get into the New York Marathon. I signed up for the lottery. Who knows? There's a lot, of people that do that, so we will see. But I officially have the marathon blues, the post-marathon blues. And my physical therapist that I just saw was like, how was it? I gave him like the whole rundown of how everything went. And I told him like, yeah, I kind of want to run a marathon in July. And he was like looking at me like I was crazy. And I was like, okay, I'll take like 4 weeks off, 6 weeks off. And he was like, minimum 6 weeks off. So I don't really know how this is gonna go, but I kind of love that I don't know where it's gonna go because I'm not done here. I am not done, and I don't know, so we'll see. But I'm excited because I am going to be working out. It's gonna be getting back in the gym. So maybe I'm just gonna focus on heart rate training in other ways. I don't know. That did not work. Recovery day number 3, post-marathon.
Yeah, no breathing.
You're not breathing?
Not really.
All right, still sick, obviously. And I'm going to try these biscuits. They're almond flour everything biscuits from Capello's. And last time I tried something interesting like this, the Better Bun, it was not very great. So let's see if the biscuits turn out good. Because I really don't have any appetite, so I'm just kind of trying to eat anything I can. All right. Oh shoot, I burnt them. No! Okay, well, here's a little tip. If you get these, don't follow the instructions because they're gonna burn. Taste test though, that's what we really care about. I'm just on one today. Oh my God, it smells so good. I had a feeling that these were gonna be good, so I made 2. Even though I should be eating like other food. All right, you know how we do this. Wow, why am I'm falling. Jack, please. All right, this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like. I feel like this is a very good representation. Better Bun take a page out of their book of what it should look like and what it actually looks like. So this is exciting. First bite. Oh my God. Ooh, oh my God, it's so good. They got me. Ooh, that's so good. Oh God, my flash is on. What is that about? Ah! All right, I am going to the gym right now. It is pouring rain in LA. I thought we were over this. It's pouring rain. Normally, every Saturday we're running. So this is different. I haven't done this in a long time. It's been months. Feels good to be back. Other than the fact that it's literally flooding in Los Angeles. What's going on? This is another one of those mornings where I'm like, God, rain boots would have been useful. Umbrella could have been nice, but I refuse. Look who it is. Sore?
It's okay.
When did you do legs last? Thursday? Friday?
It's Saturday.
That's quick.
1 day apart.
That's not that many days. When did you do upper body? We do upper body then. Have you ever done upper body?
Yeah, a lot.
When?
Like a long time ago. When
A long time ago.
By myself.
a long time ago.
No. Okay. We did like full body.
We could do a killer upper body day.
Whatever you want. But if it's a leg day for you, I like.
No.
All
Alright, we just crushed a workout. Cheers. Ooh. I'm liking the tights. Still look like that. Let's go get some Greek yogurt. And I'm lactose intolerant. Let's make life a little more interesting, shouldn't we? Lead the way. This is your spot.
I like the plain one the best.
Okay.
The flavors are a bit odd today. I've never had any of the flavors that they have today, actually.
Okay. Sam and I both are lactose intolerant, so cheers!
Okay, just warning, they could end up being like $20, but just warning you.
Your treat, no problem.
That's a lot. Okay, 5 things that were like main takeaways from running a marathon for me. From somebody who was not a professional athlete, somebody who never thought that they would run a marathon, never thought about running a marathon, and I just ran my first marathon. So, number 1, if I could do it again, if I ever do it again, which I know I will, break in 2 pairs of shoes. I basically beat the shit out of 1 pair of shoes, and I got a second pair of shoes like halfway through the game, and then it was too late. It was too late because when it came time for race day, I put on like my OG shoes, and I was like, well, kind of feels like I'm walking barefoot or just like no padding. But then I put on my newer shoes, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of padding, but that's not broken in.
So then I was like, ooh, I really messed up here.
Get 2 pairs of shoes, break them in, alternate. So then when it comes time for like the actual marathon, you can decide which pair you like best. The second thing I learned, which was like a huge takeaway, refuel more than you think. So when Allie and I and Leo, when we would go on our long runs, some of our first long runs, I would have like a gel an hour. And I was like, wow, I'm so depleted. Like, why do I feel so terrible? Well, then we started refueling every 30 minutes, and that was a total game changer. Third thing that I will stand by to the day I die, baby. Wear a vest. I know not all the cool kids are wearing vests, but I'm wearing a vest. I have no shame in the game. I loved running in my vest because I had everything on me. I had everything and more that I needed, and so I felt so at ease that like, I've got my water, I've got my electrolytes, I got my goose.
My insurance card just in case everything goes wrong and I'm like dying on the side of the street.
No shame in the game, get a vest. And if you're like, vests are so lame, yeah, get a belt, fine, whatever. I have a belt. It's just not as good. The fourth thing that I just have a feeling that most marathon training guides, they're just too much. Like, you gotta do less. And I know that is coming from somebody who is not a professional. I've only done one of these. I'm not super fast. I'm just here for a good time and hopefully a long time. I think that like it was overtraining. Like, and granted, once again, if you've watched my videos, you know that I literally ran 1 to 2 runs a week for like 2 months because I couldn't do all the other runs. But that's how I came to this conclusion. If I can run a marathon by barely going on any of the runs, don't you think, unless you're being super competitive, that all of these other runs are a little much? I don't know. Once again, just my takeaway that when I do this again in the future, I'm not going to be so stressed and anxious about like getting in all of the runs because like we did it. We didn't win, but we did it. The last takeaway, number 5, is have fun. It should be fun. Like, it should be fun. Whether you hate running, whether you love running, whether it's on your bucket list, whether a friend invited you to do it, or it's a challenge that you want to overcome, make sure you're having fun. And if you're not having fun, then you got to change something you're doing. It doesn't mean stop running. It just means, hey, maybe on your next long run, bring a friend with you, or have friends hop in every few miles if they don't run a lot. Bring a speaker, like run to a restaurant, run to this, like make a reward system, have fun. It's not fun when it becomes like a chore and it's something that you're like, I have to do this. Like, I have to go on this run. Like, that's dumb. Don't do that. Training for a marathon or a 5K or a mile run, whatever it might be, like doing it with other people and not running with headphones, like get rid of those headphones. Like literally, bye. Did you guys hear that cat? Meow. When I like just bye. Go talk. Literally go talk. We literally would just talk our whole runs. My first run with the 2 girls, with Leo and Allie, they were running with their headphones and I was like, hello, what are we doing here? I thought we were hanging out. Like there's a way to have fun. But again, I'm not a competitive runner yet. So I'm sure if you're a competitive runner and you've run a bunch of marathons, you're like, shut up, you're stupid. And maybe they are for some people, but for me, these are my 5 takeaways.
Sucker for skateboard. Let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunk.
Okay, go to Whole Foods because Sprouts does not have everything that we wanted. So just a typical day going to a million grocery stores. It's weird not marathon training, but honestly, I needed the weekend just to get my life in order. Clean out my fridge, get some good food, groceries, have a dance party, and go to the Brentwood Farmers Market, where we got some really good food because I had no energy to cook and I just wanted to hang out for the rest of the day. I know this vlog was a little different, but I hope you liked it. See you next time.